SpotLight TV, and I am your host, Christian Lestat. For the people at home, who are we here with today?
I'm JC Nichols.
So what's going on in the world of JC?
Well, right now I'm getting things together, planning. I just put on MySpace my When to Go song, When to Go Bound by Blood, which is a movie I was in and acted in probably in January. Have a scene in that, and from hearing that, the title that I was going to be involved with that, I wanted to, just words came to mind, and music, I do music too. So lyrics just came to mind, just made a song and posted it. That situation is even growing because people want to get involved in it. I told people about an alternate version of that song. And like I think I just recently had KK Ryder asked to add some stuff to the song towards the end. And then I talked to Hectic a while back about getting involved in something. I'm not sure if he's actually going to do it or not, but that's just something to look forward to. What else?
The movie's Kill Films, right? That makes that, right?
Kill Films, yes. That's probably the only film production company that I've worked with that actually get things done. Because other people seem to either not know what they're doing or they just don't get it done. So,
how many movies have you been in now?
Two as extras in the Pittsburgh films, which I don't remember anything about because I didn't keep track of them back then. I think 3 with Killer Wolf Films. I was in Fist of the Vampire playing Ace. Warriors of the Apocalypse, I made some appearances. I didn't really have a character, I don't think. And this When to Go Bound by Blood, I was a bartender named Ned, I think. I don't know if we used any names or not, but I have a scene in there too.
Did you see your original movies, or you didn't get a chance to?
No. The ones that were complete, I have no idea what they were anymore. I was in 2 documentaries for Pittsburgh, just talking about the city. I did some stuff in Squirrel Hill, and the film that my friend was doing, he just never completed it. Oh, I just directed a film called After Death Zombies. No, After Death Feast. I went to Chatsworth, California. My friend called me in for that. He got the idea for After Death Feast from my comic After Death Zombies, which I made over 15 years ago. I was young, and he just thought about it. I guess he still had it on his mind, and he wrote this. It's a short film, so I was only there for maybe 2 days, and since it was based off that, he wanted to get me involved in it, and that's pretty much it.
Who did you play in that?
Me, I actually didn't do anything in that. I walked in the back and just said, "Hey."
You zombie?
No, there's 2 zombies, but because this is kind of like a build-up thing, where it's more like a friend turns into a zombie. He gets bitten by something, it's a virus, and he just starts killing people.
How do you feel about zombie
makeup? It's like a hospital film.
You like that? All that zombie makeup in these movies?
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything about what we did because ours wasn't as good as some other films I've seen, but
were you a zombie in the movie Warriors? Warriors of Apocalypse?
Warriors of the Apocalypse, no. I think at one point I was asked to be a scav. I think that's what they're called. And, but it was by an actress. I guess they needed some extras. And I was up for it and I wasn't up for it at the same time because I knew I had a certain role, but that set was kind of chaotic. No one really knew what was going on. You didn't hear that from me. But everybody was all over the place, so I wasn't sure when I was needed and when I wasn't needed. And that. They know what they're doing, though. Killer Wolf Films knows what they're doing. It's like, I know Fist of the Vampire, they were dead on, got things done, knew exactly who was involved, knew what time to be there. Got things done on time, I believe, even though they thought they was going to be behind schedule, they still got it done on time. And with When to Go, I think it was the same thing. They knew what was going on. Just I guess Warriors, they were trying new things and trying bigger sets and lots more cast. So the organization kind of got mixed up.
So back to your music. What new songs do you have these days?
Well, music-wise, I'm a variety. I'm a genre jumper. I do hard rock, experimental, industrial, pop punk. I haven't really done hip-hop, but you can kind of hear a hip-hop theme inside my hard rock music, because it's kind of like a flow, kind of like Linkin Park does with their stuff. Like they have a rock sound with hip-hop vocals, I guess. Music, I am planning on going into the studio in June to record Inevitable, which is a hard rock CD. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do that or Anxiety, which is a pop punk alternative CD. That CD should be killer if I do that. My previous stuff I did with Death Cat Studios, False Emotion. I call that a poetic pop punk CD, which means, to sum it up, I think my vocals sound kind of poetic, but the music is pop punk. So,
what would you say pop punk is? Like, describe like maybe talk about a band who's mainstream pop punk.
See, with punk, I kind of think punk is kind of heavier and more intense, more edgy, more aggressive. And I would say probably Operation Ivy would fall in that line. That's just the name that comes to mind right now. But like pop punk kind of has like a lighter, aggressive side, so they're still have an attitude, but it's kind of like, I don't know, kind of held back a little. Like I think some of Green Day stuff, I mean, would be considered pop punk more than like hard punk or I don't know.
So what are the names of the songs you make that the people should be looking out for?
In the pop punk category, look out for Valentine. That's on my MySpace page. http://www.myspace.com/jcnicholsonline. Nichols is spelled Nickles. So that's on my page. Like Valentine's, the pop punk song you should look out for. Hard rock, kind of a hip hop hard rock thing you should look out for. It's called Wendigo Bound by Blood. That film I was just in, that I made the lyrics with. And if it's just like metal and hard rock, I say check out the song Path of the Dead. I tend to like hear titles of films and then, or just hear phrases in general, and then end up making a song from it. And it's kind of songs that I just do randomly. It's not something that I think about. I'm not planning on doing it. It's just that title hits me in a certain way, and music comes to mind, lyrics come to mind. Just words, it's all natural.
Kristen Lestat, motherfuckers.